We've talked about it before here on the channel in our other episodes of No Money Spent, but maximizing your stubs and building your team with live series collections with those stubs is going to really help you in the long game. Getting those collections done, building up your team for now, and having cards that you can collect for future legend and flashback collections. But one thing that you can do to really maximize your profit is get these done ASAP. I'll go into more detail on that, but basically we're going to want to try to get each one of these modes done as soon as possible. I'm going to demonstrate why this is important if you're trying to maximize your stubs and money spent. As you see, I'm in my bedroom at home on a completely different setup, but we are committed to getting these videos out, so I do not care. We're going to go through all this stuff. I may be a little bit off sync from the gameplay, so I apologize, but basically, I'm going to try to demonstrate this point on why you should try to complete Battle Royale, events, ranked, all that as soon as possible to maximize your stubs. And if you do want to see the rest of No Money Spent series, make sure you check that out up here if you've not checked it out. Let's get into it. So you see we have our modes, ranked, BR, events. I recommend once you start grinding your team, you get the cards from the featured program on your team, you have a comfortable team with enough diamonds or golds that you feel good with, then you want to allocate that time to playing online. You want to build the stub count so we can start building up the team with live series cards. Once you have those 6 no-sell cards, maybe you have a couple extra diamonds you got from maybe Conquest or maybe from mini seasons, whatever it takes. You're gonna hop into those online modes, whether it's ranked, BR, or events. We're gonna use these modes to get the most stubs. We're gonna complete their programs, try to get these rewards so we can sell them, especially while they're valuable. No value in keeping a early game 91 overall. That would be really good for a few weeks at best. We're gonna try to complete these modes, sell the awards so we can get some stubs, and then buy live series cards. So we have the 3 big modes, ranked, events, and BR. I recommend, just if you are limited on time and you're someone who does not have all the time in the world to play the game every week, that's fine. Choose one mode where when that new program drops, go out and grind it as soon as possible. If you're someone who's more casual, you can hop onto the event. You can see with the event award, Steve Cishek just last night was like 31k. Earlier on in the event, he was like 40-50 if you got him that first day. You see, someone apparently bought him for 250k, which is absurd. If you go out there and try to grind this event as soon as possible, it could be one day, it could be a few days, you're going to maximize your stub profit by just allocating your time to that event. Then when you're maybe done with that event and you get the awards and sell them, you can go into another mode like ranked and BR and time it based off of that release. And there are obviously other packs and stuff, and including in events, when these packs get obtained more and more, when the awards get obtained more and more, they're going to get cheaper because not as many people are going to be buying them as the people who are selling them. So the price is going to go down, and it's going to hurt you if you say play a little bit of ranked, play a little bit of BR, play a little bit of events, and then the event ends in like 2 weeks. By the time you get it before the event ends, it's selling for like 20k. That happened with the first couple event rewards really quickly. With ranked seasons, this is the same way. If you're someone who enjoys ranked seasons and enjoys grinding out the innings played, maybe you make World Series, you start off the season at 700 rating. Next season, if you made World Series, there is going to be value in getting these World Series awards as soon as possible. This season, they weren't the greatest. However, some really good cards could be in the World Series packs, and they're still holding their price like 60-70k right now. However, if you get them right away, you see there were nearly 200k before, which is just incredible. Getting 200k in stubs is valuable. So if you like ranked, you're good enough to make World Series, just focus on getting World Series when a new season drops. Try to get that as soon as possible, or if you use like the ranked structure, stick to ranked and tally those innings. If you don't like ranked, you can hop into BR. I really don't think you need to be incredibly good at BR to get the BR program done. It just takes enough drafts and enough patience. So to really maximize your stubs, work on that as soon as possible. You see these awards, not that great this year off the rip. However, they were still like 85k at the very beginning, and I guarantee you will see some really cool cards in there at some point. That Larry Doby will be a new legend apparently, or a hidden legend from what they said. And then the Flawless pack, pretty good cards you'll get out of that probably at some point. So make sure when these programs drop, try to complete them as soon as possible to maximize your stubs. The more that you wait, the more that you spread your time amongst the different modes and don't complete it, the lower the rewards will get. So take it one step at a time. This is what I do. When a new BR program drops, I sit there, play BR for a day or two, however long it takes me to complete it, get those rewards ASAP and sell them while they're valuable. This week with the event for Cishek, I went there, grinded that out, and tried to sell him while he was expensive. Ranked, I normally do this in years past, but for me, I'm saving ranked as a content creator for gameplays and such. I'm not playing it as much, but if I really want to maximize my stubs, I would just grind 700 to 900 each season just so I can get the World Series award, sell it. And if you happen to want these players for yourself, sell them right away. Buy them back by the end of the program when they're cheaper. To help you maximize your stubs, if you want those players for your team, I'm not going to tell you who to buy or not to buy, especially no money spent. No money spent is what you make of it. Make sure you recognize that they'll get cheaper as the program goes on. Don't be afraid to sell them right away and pick them up before the programs end. And this does also apply to the featured programs. I know they're a little different this year since it's kind of got the team affinity type thing with it. But if you can get these cards as soon as possible, they're going to be more expensive if you want to sell them. Even if they are like the featured program guys like these Face the Franchise where they're now like 10K, they were a little bit more earlier on. So next program, I don't know how many cards there'll be. However, if you get these cards ASAP, just like last year in inning programs, and you sell them, you will maximize your stubs focusing on that. However, featured programs are tough because it's XP and more of a long-term grind. But that's going to be it for this video. Make sure you check out the rest of the No Money Spent series. I go in depth about my strategy and what I do to build my team, how we're tackling these live series collections now. But I hope you all enjoyed this. I know we're at the sketchy setup here, so I hope my voice was not too annoying. But I'll see you all again on the next video later this week. Deuces.